What's up, YouTube? Deaddraw here, bringing you another video today. Today, I want to bring you a new series that I'm going to be doing. And it's just going to be pretty much let me rant about what the hell is going on in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Because some of the stuff that's like, since I've come back and seen, I'm like, what were they thinking with this, right? And that's exactly what it was called. Who designed this? Who designed this? What were they thinking? Trying to get into the mind of who designs cards to be like, yeah, this is good for competitive Yu-Gi-Oh, right? So, and yes, keep in mind, I do understand that not all card designs and are designed for competitive Yu-Gi-Oh. This is a casual game as well, but some stuff is just crazy stupid, and I want to talk about it. Today is episode 1, and we're gonna go on a little bit about, and it's gonna be a little bit biased. Don't get me wrong, it's gonna be a little bit biased because what the hell is I hate dinosaurs. I don't like playing against that deck at all, and we're gonna be hitting at their deck. And this series isn't gonna be hitting at just a whole deck in general. I want to just talk about one or two cards that make that deck so good. Now, Loki and Dolka, completely fine cards, but cards that make and break the game. First off, right here, we're gonna talk about Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. Now, at first glance, this card may not seem that powerful, but it cannot be, because it cannot be normal summon a set. Must first be special summoned by the hand by banishing 2 dinosaur monsters from your graveyard. So right there has like a BLS by banishing 2 dinosaur monsters from grave. Okay, pretty good effect right there. Pretty good way to bring out a 3500 beater. So its stats lines are pretty good in that aspect too. And then once per turn during either player's main phase, you can destroy 1 monster in your hand and field. And if you do, change all face-up monsters your opponent controls to face-down defense position. Alright, right there, really good effect. Really strong effect. That is really good. You could have ended this card there, and it would still be really powerful. Still be very, very, very powerful in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright? But there is more. That is the unfortunate thing. So, this card can attack all monsters your opponent controls. So hey man, now I can attack everything with the 3500 beater, because that is fair in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Right? And then, at the start of the damage step, if this card attacks a defense position monster, which most are going to be in defense because its first effect set them, you can inflict 1000 damage to your opponent, and if you do, send that defense position monster to the graveyard. So, your opponent has a board of controlled monsters on the field. Flip them all down, attack them all with 1 card, by banishing 2 monsters from the graveyard. And BLS was banned. BLS was banned because it's a double attack effect. What the fuck is this? Like, what? Like, this card is stupid. Alright, guys? This card is just straight stupid. If BLS is at 1, or was that I mean, BLS is obviously off the ban list now. I think it's at 3. But BLS was at a point banned. Like, what's kind of going on here? This is much easier requirements in a Dino deck. This is a crazy insane effect. Has better stat lineup. Like, this is a crazy card. This card is dumb. All right. So enough of this card, but now coupled along with it is Double Evolution Pill. You guys will see it up here. Double Evolution Pill. This card is banish 1 dinosaur and 1 non-dinosaur monster from your graveyard or hand. Special summon 1 level 7 or higher dinosaur monster from your hand or deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. Alright, let's talk about this. Banishing 1. The cost for this card is pretty good. It's 1 dinosaur, 1 non-dinosaur, which means like absolutely nothing. I mean, who cares? Like, it just means you have to be playing non-dinosaur monsters in your deck, which isn't really a problem when you got hand traps, right? You got Ghost Ogre, you got stuff like that. And then couple along with, like, if you're running different engines in the deck, then that's obviously going to be very, very easy to do, right? So there's that. Then you special summon 1 level 7 monster, 7 higher dinosaur. So it cuts off the restriction, but all the good, really good dinosaurs are level 7. Alright. But the problem I have with this card is ignoring its summoning conditions. And then it has the hard once per turn double evolution pill. But ignoring its summoning conditions? This is the dumbest shit. like, like, why even have a summoning condition on the fucking card? Alright? Like, if you're gonna have a card that's just gonna say, ignore it, man, you can bring out this completely strong, powerful monster. And, fuck its conditions. You can just bring it from your deck, completely wherever, just by banishing stuff that's in your graveyard anyway. Like, what? This card is, like, one of the best one-for-ones ever made. Like, it's just, you're banishing monsters from your graveyard, but that's not even a minus. It's from your graveyard. You don't even have control of those. So, like what the fuck? Why do you think Light Swarms and shit like this are playing this deck? Because of this card, right? They wouldn't play the Dino variant if there was no point. If there wasn't this card, they wouldn't be playing the Dino variant. I feel like both these cards should go to 1. I feel like if Pill went to 1 though, like Ultimate Conductor to Tyranno probably wouldn't need to even be hit because it wouldn't be played. That was the one thing about Blackluster Soldier, which I mentioned earlier. The one thing about Blackluster Soldier, it can be played in any light and dark deck. This is strictly a Dino deck for Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. But Double Evolution Pill needs to go to 1, and this deck would be hit fairly decently. Only having the 1 pill to deal with would hurt this deck a lot, but they also have a lot of other options to still be able to be playable in that aspect. But pretty much that's it. Who the hell designed these cards? Like, why? What was the point of that? Why? Tell me why. That was episode 1, guys. Let me know what you think. Please comment, like, subscribe down below. It means a lot to me. I'll talk to you all later.